that beyond what draws us to a place, there's always that idea in the back of our head. Can I afford it?
Hello and welcome to our Retire Early lifestyle. The new thing trending now is how people are escaping the USA to get out of poverty. The Move Abroad Rams and vested interests are getting desperate, telling people how much cheaper living abroad is. And it can be, for some people, but not most. We are absolutely not saying it's not more affordable. Tell us something we don't know. Everyone and their dog is preaching that it's cheaper to live abroad. Is that all there is to know about moving abroad? Give us a real, honest reason to move to a cheaper country and we'll talk about it objectively. Just because a poor developing country is cheaper than the USA is not a good reason to move there, and we'll show you why in this video information today. So give us a dumb reason to move to a cheap country and we'll dissect it to the moon. Oh wait, did we really go to the moon? So the big things now is, where are people moving to escape poverty of the USA? We all know USA is and can be expensive. Of course you can spend as much as you got. We get it. All the countries over there on the right in light yellow are cheaper than North America on paper. So what? Tell us something we don't know. Have you heard it said, measure twice, cut once? An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. These cliches are rooted in ancient wisdom. There's a reason for them, and on paper, still, 95% of the rest of the world appears cheaper than California, New York, etc., etc. That appears to give us about, out of 195 countries in the world, all but about 5 of them are cheaper than America. That leaves about 190 countries a person can move to for a more affordable cost of living. Okay. And quite frankly, the 3 countries listed here in this video is Ecuador, Cambodia, and Philippines, and they aren't even the cheapest countries, and they are not immune to problems of their own. Do people really think they're going to move to a cheaper foreign country where negatives don't exist and nothing bad happens? That's not reality, folks. The reality is, moving abroad from an expensive country to a cheap country is not the panacea we've been led to believe. It's not the be-all, end-all. It's really about you and how you budget your finances.
Each location does have its own quirks and nuances, yet the conclusion is the same. And that is that we are able to be free to live well, wherever it is that we happen to be at the moment.
Live your best life abroad with Frank and Angie. South America, Europe, North America. Life hackers and professional frugalists.
We spent 8 years not just living in Ecuador, but hacking Ecuador. There is a big difference, and I make a very clear distinction in as many of my videos as I can, to the point where I'm concerned that maybe I'm boring some of you long-time subscribers. The distinction is that regardless of how high the prices were going, thanks to the mainstream traffic that was going to Cuenca, Ecuador over the years and pushing the prices to the moon, even so, we still never veered from the lifestyle that we were able to achieve while we were in Ecuador.
Because quite frankly, anyone can move abroad and live on less than what they do now almost anywhere outside of the United States. But they will be dealing with issues that the vested interests don't talk about. How about filthy water going into the water pipes into your home? People don't realize this, but drinking bottled water and having bottled water delivered to your home is not the solution in the big scheme of things. Think about this. The locals get bottled water delivered to their home. And the locals also do not drink right from the tap. They buy bottled water. So then why do you think the locals treat themselves for parasites every 6 months in these developing countries for? Why? In other words, drinking bottled water is not going to keep you from getting infected with bacteria and parasites. There is so much more to it than that when you live somewhere on a permanent basis. So the bottom line is you're going to move abroad to a cheaper country and then sacrifice your health over it? Is that being a cheapskate? I'm going to let you answer that. How about this one? You'd rather live in a poor country and be a walking, talking ATM and get gringo gouged everywhere you turn just because it's cheaper on paper? Maybe even get pickpocketed, robbed, or home invaded, or all three. It's cheaper though. It must be worth it, right? This sounds crazier by the minute. You'd rather sacrifice your personal safety and security to go live in a crime-ridden country that is becoming more unsafe by the day so you can escape poverty in the United States? Do you think that's being a cheapskate or what? You be the judge. You mean that you'd sacrifice familiarity, English speaking, your friends and family, and the knowing how everything already works in your own country to move to a country that is unfamiliar and where you have to learn a new language for it to be substantially cheaper and where you feel isolated? You would sacrifice those things just because you've been told it's more affordable to live in this country? We hope you're starting to see the light of day, that for most people this is not a viable idea. For the very few intrepid, displaced individuals, maybe yes, but the mainstream majority? No, just no.
There's a key difference here that have this idea because of the RAM magazines and how they promote things, that all they have to do is pack their bags and show up to a particular location and they'll be able to live such a grand life on this smaller amount of money, whatever that may be. And I've proved to you that that is completely incorrect and that it does not have anything to do with location. You don't have to go to Cuenca, Ecuador, where everybody else is going, and fight that bubble in order to achieve your best life. Whether that's abroad or in the States, you make that choice. It's all in here.
These sensationalist videos do more harm than good for people. They're not helping people by sensationalizing one country over another. It does not work like that in the real world. We think people are missing the point big time. It's not about moving to a cheap country or cheapest countries. It's about how you budget your finances. It's about how you live, and it's about how you do things. People love to make videos and putting where into the mix of our troubles and woes in life, but alas, where is not the panacea we've been led to believe. It's all about what you do with your money and what is important to you. If you want to move to Cambodia or Ecuador, go ahead, but don't move there thinking it will be the panacea you're looking for. As you know, in our previous video, we told you we watched expats leave one by one. Move to Cambodia or Ecuador because you find it amazing and you fit into the culture and you've made friends and you speak the language and you feel welcome there. Basically, what we're saying is if you really, really need to move abroad, go for it, but do it somewhere where your lifestyle and circumstances will fit who you are.
The wonders of off the beaten path, away, far, far away from rams. Yay!
Well, we hope you enjoyed this information today. Take care and bye-bye.